I've never seen it like that.
I don't know. Well, so you're asking me something about Facebook
Oh,
being new. Let me see, babe.
I added that, but
What is it?
like
Like
your
in stories?
stories, yeah,
I don't know. Was it in stories that you saw that, or is it?
yeah, it just comes up on your Facebook page, and I'm just like,
I do not know, but my head's crooked as heck here. Let's see.
it's still crooked. Just
There we go.
put it on the far right.
Ah! So welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, it's 11:30. It's Thursday. Some of the country's fixing to open back up this weekend.
Yeah.
I know there's some people that are cray, excited to have their days back, their time back, their freedoms back. Still a lot of prayers going out for people that are sick. Just amazing. There's a lot of conjecture and theory and conspiracy theory stuff going around with the corona. It sounds really crazy. Got some really good stuff to share with you guys. I've got 5 bonuses that if you hang around to the end that I'm going to share with you, you'll absolutely love, absolutely love, absolutely love, absolutely love. Very, very cool. Sitting here, just started to read this book. We're talking about reading books. Started reading the 4 Disciplines of Execution, which is it's a business strategy management leadership book, which is very cool. My camera is like way up too high. Hold on a second.
I'm trying to find you.
And let me scoot that down just a little bit. Feels like I'm looking like way up into the sky to see my camera. Let's tilt this down just a smidge. There we go. Better views, better views, better views. So reading the book, The 4 Disciplines of Execution, and right at the beginning, this goes through, you got to go through all the preface, but actually when it gets to page 1, it says, there are 2 principal things a leader can influence when it comes to producing results: your strategy or plan and the ability to execute that strategy. Stop for a minute and ask yourself this question: which of these do leaders struggle with more? Is it creating a strategy or is it executing the strategy? Can't wait to get into that book. So I'm going to actually jump into this book here and talk about some things. Of course, I've been sharing some of this freakishly effective social media for network marketers. Really love this book. Very, very cool, by Ray and Jessica Higdon. And what I'm going to do is I've got actual 5, for those of you that hang around, I've got some really cool thing, 5 types of posts. And I'll share those with you really quick that you can use. But what should you talk about on social media? And that's the thing, especially when doing a Facebook Live. A lot of people ask about, what do I talk about? What do I say? What's appropriate? Don't know what to talk about. I want to do a Facebook Live. And the first key, and I love this when Ray Higdon said this. This is the cool thing about plugging into mentoring and plugging into coaching and listening to what your leaders have to say, because there's different leaders are going to give different nuggets. And there's like inspirational leaders, there's motivational leaders, there's what you might want to call technical how-to leaders. So finding different leaders for different reasons really helps. So one leader may be like a mindset leader, one leader may be a motivational leader, one may be a technical how-to leader. There you may have a leader that's sort of all-rounded. So being able to plug into different leaders for different things and understand which leader is going to have the strength for where you need to grow, and understand that we all need to grow regardless. So even it's always good just to show up. And I really love this saying that I learned. Sometimes if you just take notes on something, you may not need it right now, but if you take notes and you put it on your shelf, you might need it when you grow a little bit more down the road. It may not make absolutely any sense to you right now. You might be listening to somebody and go, what in the blue blazes are they talking about? But you take notes and you realize that, boom. And what's funny is down the road, you go, oh my God, so-and-so said that 6 months ago. Wow, boom, because the light bulb came on, because everything was able to connect, maybe because you had a mind shift and things changed. So what do you talk about when you get on social media? Well, here, and this is going to blow you guys away. And like I said, if you hang around here, I'm not going to be long. I always say that, then I end up going pretty long, but I don't want to be long tonight because it's 11:34 already. And I still got a 12-hour day tomorrow and 10 hours on Saturday on my JOB. So happy We only got like 26 minutes left for our 9th anniversary day. So anyway, we're gonna actually celebrate our anniversary on Sunday when we both have some us time, so we can do some stuff. We're gonna grill some pork steaks, do some dinner, do a little dance, make a little love, get down to that, have some fun. So, what should you talk about on social media? Now, this I'm gonna read this to you right out of this book. I highlighted this because I love this, and then we're gonna talk about. I've got 5 types of posts that you can share on social media that sort of fit right into this. And I love the fact my dog's over here. Just if you guys can hear him, I don't know if you can hear him. He's just snoring like. So, what should you talk about on social media? People get frustrated trying to decide what direction to take. They struggle to figure out what area of expertise deserves their focus. Understandably, everyone wants to know what works best. Now, here's the nugget. Watch this. So here's the answer in case you're struggling with some of those questions. Instead of trying to decide what will work best, ask yourself, watch this. This question is going to hurt. This question is going to be like, your head's going to blow up. What do I want to talk about? What do I want to talk about? Asking yourself, what works is the wrong question, because almost anything will work if you do it well and you do it consistently. Wow, that's crazy. I must always talk about the business that I'm running and attract more customers if I'm a businesswoman. And you can talk about whatever. So instead of trying to decide what will work best, ask yourself, what do I want to talk about? Asking yourself what works best is the wrong question, because almost anything will work if you do it well and you do it consistently. What you should talk about are things that you get fired up about. If you like talking about exercise to get 6-pack abs, then guess what you should talk about? Exercise to get 6-pack abs. If you get fired up talking about entrepreneurship, talk about entrepreneurship. If you get excited at talking about communication, cooking, sales, marketing, beauty tips, whatever floats your boat, whatever you get excited about, talk about it. That's it. That's the mind-blowing Facebook Live. What should you talk about? Wasn't that simple? So 5 bonus tips real quick. If you like these in detail, if you like this broken down in detail, you can do it 2 ways. You can buy this book, Freakishly Effective Social Media for Network Marketing. And it says network marketing, it should say for business, but it's absolutely great book. So there's 5 types of posts, and I'm gonna go over these really quick. And if you want them broken down into detail, shoot me a private message and I'll get them broken down. But the first type of post is a value post. A value posts are extremely important because they get your ideal prospects, people in your target market, following you. To do that, your content must have value and be relevant. And if you like the rest of the details on that, again, shoot me a private message. It breaks it down in detail. And it goes into the more detail about the value post. Number 2, recognition posts. Recognition is an incredible tool if done properly to get people interested in your product or service. Again, if you want more details on how this breaks down, shoot me a private message and I'll get these posts to you broken down in detail. Number 3, story post, or you can buy the book and read them for yourself. I think it's on Kindle. You can download it if you don't want the paper copy. Third, a story post. The third type of post is a story post. A story post may be about you or about someone you know, and usually ends with a call to action. Story post, very, very cool. There's actually a 6th one in here that's called a curiosity post. A curiosity post is about building curiosity. It's like a combination between a story post and I just lost my train of thought. And a recognition post. So it's sort of a combination between a recognition post and a story post called a curiosity post. Curiosity post is basically designed to create curiosity. And engagement posts are designed to get interaction from people whom, now these are really cool. These are a lot of fun. You might see an engagement post as one of those posts where it says like, you'll see 4 different pictures and it'll say A, B, C, or D. Right, and you choose which one based on the question that's asked, which one you would like most. Like maybe where would you like to live, and they have 4 different countries, or or who would you most like to be like, and have 4 different people, A, B, C, or D, or whatever. That's an engagement post. Or you could do my favorite food is, or my favorite wine to have with dinner is, or the best action movie is. You know, those are engagement posts. Those are put together. Okay, I was just searching for this. Awesome. Hey, Lindsay, thanks for swinging by. I'm sorry, I see Mayville, but I can't pronounce your first name. Is it Bon? Let's see if I can pronounce it. Bon. Oh, good grief. I'm not even going to try. I apologize. Maybe you can sound it out for me or something phonetically, but I'm killing it. We'll just call you Mabel. So we got you going there. And of course, did I do number 5 or did I just skip it? Number 5, call to action posts. Call to action posts are done less frequently because they have posts that are giving you a pitch. It could be that you're pitching free content, free articles, or whatever. With this kind of post, it's okay to get straight to the point. It's obvious that you're pitching something. So just get to the point and let people know exactly what you're offering and what they need to do to get it. So don't beat around the bush. I love getting to the point. I was talking about this on LinkedIn. I think I was talking about that on LinkedIn yesterday on my post on LinkedIn. I was talking about prospecting and building teams on LinkedIn. Very, very cool. Get to the point. So just to recap, what should you talk about? People get frustrated. And again, if you want these tips, these 5 types of posts broken down, you want the full details on what's included in them, shoot me a private message. I'll get those over to you. The other easy way to get, just go buy this book, Freakishly Effective Social Media for Network Marketing. I think it's on Kindle Reader. You can download it. I think it's even on Audible if you like to listen to books. And of course, you can order the hard copy here. Very, very cool book. You can see I got my highlighter. I got the page highlighted there. I'm going through this. Been reading out this a couple of days, but people get frustrated. What should you talk about? Talk about stuff that you like. Talk about stuff that you enjoy. Talk about things that get you fired up. If you're not a subject matter expert on the things that you love, then go get a magazine, go get a book, download a Google Docs article, or open up Google and read it, and you can talk about that. And the cool thing about it, so you don't come off scary, is say, hey guys, I found this real cool article. I really love XYZ PDQ, and I went on the Googles and I found this really cool article that says, here's 10 steps on how to do blah, 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 blah. And you read them to people, and it makes it really, really cool. So hopefully you got some value out of that. How do you do a Facebook Live? What do you talk about? Talk about stuff that excites you. Share that with people, and you'll be authentic. You'll be real. You'll be true to you. Don't try to make stuff up. Don't try to talk about stuff you don't like. You guys know, you'll understand when you can tell when I get really excited about stuff I talk about, because I talk really fast and it's really cool and I like doing that. So, and most people say, what did he just say? So this is Forrest out in St. Louis. If you got some value, share your number 1 takeaway. If you'd like these 5 types of posts, shoot me a private message. I'll get those over to you in detail, broken down, so you can see the detail on what exactly is included in the 5 types of posts. If you'd like to know how to do a Facebook Live, I talked about that 2 lives ago. Don't go check out that live to see. Today is Thursday, so that would have been on Tuesday. I talked about the Facebook Live formula. Yesterday, I talked about what to do before you go live on a Facebook. So with all 3 of these last couple of days, you should have enough information to go out and just crush it doing Facebook Lives on social media. This is Forrest out in St. Louis. I love you. Jesus loves you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. No more empty refrigerators. Go out and make an extreme impact. Peace out. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.